Thanks for tuning in to the Prosperity for America channel today. We are so thrilled whenever you do take a moment to listen to what we've got to say. And today we want to give you some very important information on the unemployment and employment market here in the United States for the month of June. The numbers have all come out, and we take a look back at June and see what happened here in the United States. And really, we want to start off by telling you that we would rate the employment market, the opportunity to look for work here in the United States right now in the United States, we continue to rate it good to very good. And we're going to go over the numbers with you so you can see why. First of all, the big number everybody pays attention to is the unemployment rate. The unemployment rate is at 3.6% here in the United States for the month of June nationally. And what that means is that when you look at over the last 40 or 50 years, the average unemployment rate in any given month is actually 5.1%. So we're still actually better than average. And I know there's a lot of concern out there, but the market is still good. It's a good time to look for work, and it's a good time to find a better job. To give you some specific numbers, in the month of June, 4.2 million people quit their job to take a new job. That's higher than normal, and it's a very healthy sign that people still believe that they can make a job change that might improve their life, their career, their income by changing positions, and they're confident to do so. In the entire economy, there was 6.1 million people who found new jobs. All right, and delving deeper and just taking a look at the whole thing, there was 1.56 million people laid off in the month of June, okay? But there was 6.1 million new hires and 4.2 million quits. And when you look at that, we're getting all the way up to 5.7 million out of the 6.1 million new jobs between the quits and the layoffs. So that's a healthy employment market. Looking at some of the other indicators that are really helpful that economists look at, but I also want to give it to you in a way that you can see how it actually works. So last week, there were 239,000 people that were starting to get unemployment income for the first time. That is a very good number. To give you a snapshot, a recession with our country's size of population we wouldn't want, and we don't need it to be, but we would certainly like it to be below 325,000 at all times, because it is at 325,000 weekly unemployment claims where the economy really turns into a recession. We're pretty far removed from that number. Now, we did have a few weeks in the last 6 weeks that reached 265,000, 250,000, but this past week it went down to 239,000. So again, that bodes well that the weekly unemployment claims are going down a little bit. Looking forward, again, another reason why we think the unemployment and the opportunity to find a new employment in the United States is really good is that right now there are 5.8 million people in America that are unemployed. However, very important statistic is there are currently being advertised in the United States 9.8 million jobs. Now, when I say advertised, I mean the companies actually paid for the ads. I'm not talking about jobs advertised in the front of a building. 9.8 million jobs were open in the United States and being advertised by a paid advertisement. That's what makes that number significant. So if all the 5.8 million people in the United States were to find a job tomorrow, we would have zero unemployment and we would still have 4 million job openings. So overall, it's a very, very solid market still. Obviously, over the last year, we've heard concerns about inflation, and that is moderated a bit back towards more like a 4% annual rate. The Federal Reserve targets are more like 2.5 to 3%. but 4% is better than the 8% that we were hearing about 6 months ago. If you're thinking of changing jobs to find a better job, this is a good time. If you're unemployed, it's always a good time to look for a job, no matter what. So please, we're rooting for you. What we're trying to do here with the Prosperity for America channel is help as best as we can. And that's why we created the Prosperity for America channel. You'll find statistics there, where you'll find videos that you could listen to on how to improve your resume. You could listen to videos on how to interview more effectively. You could listen to videos on career strategies to grow into managing other people, to get a promotion, etc. And we're always putting out information by video that maybe will help all of you to find a better position and have a more successful opportunity to grow in your livelihood. That's it for today. We'll be back with you next month, where we'll go over what happened in July. But right now, what we did here on July 7th is went over what happened in the month of June 2023. And just to close on a positive note, we still rate the employment market to be very good, and we would encourage you to take a look for a new position if you needed to. And on one other closing note, please do, if you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, so that way you could be update information from us whenever we put it out. Have a great day.